Hello.
Blumble scum. Hello.
What was that one?
Blumble scum.
Blumble
Not,
scum.
yeah, it's not to do with genitalia, it's just a noise.
It's
If it's a noise your genitalia make, you need to see a doctor because you've sat on a trumpet very hard. So,
I don't have the capacity to deal with this today. I
you
really
can say you don't have a trumpet. I mean, have you tried looking? It's just you might have already
No,
sat.
no, no. It's wedged up my vag, so
Ah,
I can play revelry if that's what you want.
it's one of the plus side of doing a lot of Kegel exercises. It's not trombone.
No, that requires some very precise muscle movements.
Probably be doable, but not very pleasant.
No. Hang on, how do we manage to get onto my vag and trumpets in the space of 2
You're the one who
minutes?
brought it up. I was thinking of someone sitting on it going up their bum, because farts
Oh,
are funny.
because farts are funny.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
making a fart joke. Then you started going on about your genitals.
Everyone wants to know about... No, they don't. They really, really don't. They really, really don't.
Look upon this and quail. You're now a small bird.
So what are yours then?
Oh. I was going to say blue tits, but that doesn't actually work because the word tits means
No.
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 That's what Smurfette has.
There are birds called cocks, but I don't think
Yeah.
that just doesn't have the same
And
same
probably
quality.
grebe, because that word just seems appropriate. A grebe.
Yeah, it actually does, doesn't it?
Yeah. A turgid grebe. God, that sounds like an actual bird. Just sounds like one that stands up quite straight for part of its mating dance or something.
I can't handle this today. I really can't. I am so tired. Again, we were like this last time.
Or sleep deprived and slightly strange.
Yeah, well, we're slightly strange at the best of times,
That's true.
which is everyone in some way, particularly if you're watching this video.
Yeah, no normal watches our stuff.
No.
Thankfully.
Basically, okay, we should probably let them know what happened.
Cleo did a boo-boo.
Cleo has been very tired. She's back at school. And
teacher was mean to her, so she had to stay in late.
yes, so I randomly deleted things off my save files, which happens to be the next 2 episodes.
She was in detention, got out her laptop, and just deleted random files. Luckily, none of them had Win32 or anything like that in the title. So I do know one guy who, a friend of mine, who asked me to he wanted me to look at his PC because he couldn't work out why he couldn't get the internet to work anymore. Turns out he deleted his peer-to-peer file somehow.
That seems like a really stupid thing to have done.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does. Let's delete it.
Yeah.
I know people like that. Fuck, I work with people like that. It's really depressing when you're the person who knows the most about computers in the room and you're me. I'm not lying. I'm okay with
You're the
computers.
one who's scared of RAM cards. So
It's because I've never fucked with them before. So, you know.
what the fuck with? It's either in or it's out.
Okay. If I knew what a fucking RAM card looked like.
It looks like a card, right?
No shit,
It's got the word
Sherlock. Well
RAM
done.
usually.
Thank you for stating the fucking blindingly obvious.
It's usually got RAM written on it. So
Great.
it's it.
That helps me not at all. You could give me a piece of card with the
With
word
RAM
RAM written on it. And, you know, we've got those at school. You know, like flashcards with a picture of RAM on the back as well. You twat. Actually, twat, not twat. For those Americans watching, twat. Because,
What?
yes. Sorry. So I keep on hearing Americans pronouncing it, he's such a twat. And I'm like, that's not how that's word said.
It's got a different letter in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but
Twat. It's a derogatory term for a vagina. Well,
Yeah.
for Lady Genitalia in general.
Yeah. Well,
Any
but
particular part. But,
yeah, more vulva anything. But
yeah, usually vulva. That's the more visible part. So
yeah.
unless you got an endoscope, in which case you. Well, in which case, to be honest, you're probably trying to justify the fact you bought an endoscope. So that's why you're using it. I
Well,
bought
to
an
be
endoscope.
honest,
I'm going to use it.
I don't care if you're choking. Swallow.
You've said that before.
I have, yes. Slightly
You did.
sinister. Anyway, yeah, we deleted the next 2 videos, but we did have a save file.
What's this Wii? What's this Wii business?
I'm not entirely sure if you're in my head or not.
What?
I sometimes think that you're the voice in my head and I'm just doing this on my own.
Let's
Doing
go.
funny No, he's not the voice in my head. Trust me, I'd be doing way more serious shit if he was the voice in my head. But it makes sense if you're the voice in my head.
No, it's because man bears your conscience.
Oh, fuck off, I don't have a conscience.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I work with children. Of course I'm the most sick and twisted evil person there is.
Any way to cope.
Yes.
Then again,
Gallows humour.
I used to work at a hospital. People at hospital work in a hospital for any length of time develop a robust sense of humour.
Yes. I think it's like that with any kind of those service kind of jobs.
Well, I've got to put it bluntly. I used to be the person people had to ring up to organise having limbs disposed of. So
Cool.
yeah.
Sorry, that is just... It's cool. I can deal with that.
I did have to bite back because you're never quite sure what the person at the other end of the phone's like. So I have to bite back comments like, "Oh, do you need a hand?" "Oh, we could give you a leg up." Or,
So basically what you're saying is you don't want to pun at the most somber moment of a person's career.
well, no, it's a nurse. They've dealt with this shit before. But oh god, the guy from Postmortem used to try and weird me out. He never succeeded slightly. It's stuff like, oh yeah, we've got stuff like the bone saw they use for taking off the top of heads was gummed up and the motor broke, and he's going into detail. He's known to do it deliberately. That he tries to weird people out, and it usually works really easily. I'm just sitting there going, oh, I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay. I've just got to find the right kind of solvent.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Look, mate, I don't care what you've seen. I know what's inside my head.
Yeah. Very little.
Yeah, echoes. I have to make up my own entertainment.
You just shake it and it rattles. That's pretty entertaining, to be fair.
Like a maraca.
A maraca with a single solitary bit of rice in it.
That'd be the most depressing maraca. Oh. Here you go, little Terry. You can have this to join in with the parade. That would be very fun, yes.
Thank you, Mama and Papa. For some reason, I have a maraca, and this is my accent.
Well,
It's a good job Corpse is not hideously racist, then.
What?
You didn't do the stereotypical Mexican accent.
I know, a Mexican would have a good set of maracas, most likely.
Speaking of which, I've had to use shitty maracas today, because...
Just sticks.
No, they're just like little tiny plastic things with what feels like wet sand in them.
Oh, the ones that go...
It's just not fun, but it's what the teacher that I work with is using to get the kids' attention when she wants them to shut up. And it's just like, oh, this is sad. This is sad and pathetic. Bloody maracas.
My primary school teacher, one of them, used to use a train whistle to get our attention. It's a wooden whistle designed to sound like a train whistle. Used to use that to get people's attention because it was really freaking loud.
Hang on. I've got my whistle, my school whistle. Done. How are you?
I just happen to have a kazoo nearby.
This is the kind of quality entertainment you can't get anywhere else.
Because no one else would do it.
Everyone else is a professional.
Hey, I'm most definitely not a professional. I don't make a penny off these.
I do. Sort of. You know. Light advertising.
Make sort of a penny.
I'm not allowed to actually disclose what I make on a video, but a bit more than a penny.
I'd hope so. If otherwise, it's not worth clicking on the ads, really. If you,
yeah, I suppose so. If it's a penny, yeah. Anyway, although still my best video every month is that Sims video that people keep on bitching about, mainly because people keep on bitching about it, which drives it higher up the rankings.
So people watch it, or they go on there to bitch and leave it playing.
Yeah, basically, it's great. It's great fun. Controversial video, anyone? Just even slightly.
That's the one where you're apparently a homophobic body shamer or something.
No,
homophobic
body shaming girl that sounds fat.
Your voice sounds
fat. It's just great. It's the best.
How does that even work?
I don't know. Apparently, people have done studies that different people's voices, and mine is the fat one. Obviously, I don't know. It's just the logic of it is just non-existent. I don't know. It's hilarious, though. Anyway, we're supposed to be playing a game. That's what people clicked on this video for.
Yeah, definitely.
Although, considering
the 90% of the comments we've had on this
series,
and the last visual novel, where I'll just listen to a podcast. Don't need the game.
Don't need the game. Yeah,
save us money.
It was actually. Well, I did mention that we should do a podcast of some description, but it's just
theoretically be up for that.
Yeah.
Depending on time constraints and so on. Because I basically don't have to do anything, so I'm fine.
So basically based on my time constraints.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, quality entertainment gaming-wise.
Yeah.
I've forgotten all the voices that I did for these characters, so...
One of them's an arsehole, and the other one hasn't been introduced yet, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah. We walked through the echoing halls for at least 2 solid minutes, searching for the room where they're keeping the daughter. Are you sure we've not done this bit before?
We have done this bit before.
Have we done the bit after this bit? With the questioning?
Yes, but you deleted the files, remember?
Yes, no, but I'm asking, are you sure it's not in your video?
It is not in my video, because my video ends with this box.
Okay. The halls are strangely unadored. I study the long patches of emptiness and find that many places there are squares of wall that are lighter than those around them. It's as though...
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. It's almost as if there were pictures there once.
They've been removed for whatever reason.
Yes.
We've got a picture, we know.
Yeah. What have they been removed for? Oh, apparently because the person is so poor they can't afford pictures.
Might just be going into storage so they don't get damaged because this place is all mildewy and weird.
Yeah, basically. Reach the door at the end of the passage, guarded by 2 enforcers. Policemen, basically.
The fuzz.
The fascist police is basically what we're saying at this point. They step aside wordlessly when we flash our badges. And when we flash in general, because, seriously.
I'm not touching them.
Yeah.
Just go in. To be honest, that we are using it as a prison cell, so you can walk straight in.
Yeah.
After committing a crime, and we'll just keep you in there. It saves time, really.
Yeah. We let ourselves into a small room, spaces furnished with floral couch, several stiff-looking chairs in the centre of the room. Far wall is lined with deep-set windows. A woman is pacing in front of the windowed wall, her face streaked with tears and her eyes wide.
She's possibly upset. No, she doesn't look upset in that picture. She just looks like she's bored. Yeah, it's gonna I have to wait here all bloody day. Not even have any magazines.
So, this is the alcoholic, isn't it?
Yeah, this is strange.
She doesn't look over at us or stop her pacing. Blue walks over and stands directly in the path, and I walk over and stand on her other side, so she's blocked from pacing in both directions. Except that there are 4 directions.
Well, she could climb over them and go up.
Yeah.
Dig a hole and go down.
Well,
So
4 directions.
Basically, Blue and Violet think that the world is lemmings.
You saying it's not?
Oh
no! Damn, I need to get that stuff out of the playground tomorrow.
What?
Sorry, the world isn't lemmings. I've set up an elaborate murder course. And knowing the kids, they'll go for it. I don't want to say anything because you'll start playing that on kazoo in a second. No! I should stop saying things. Yeah, stop saying things that come into my head straight away.
Yeah, not as bad as there's one mate of mine. You know, people, if they're hanging out together and having a laugh, they'll say, it'd be funny if one of us did fill in blank. You know, that's some ridiculous thing. That'd be funny if someone did it, but no one ever would. Problem is, when we're around each other, we basically make each other do it. So it's just something absolutely absurd. Nothing dangerous or illegal or anything, just weird.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Often involving hats.
With me, it's often involving alcohol.
No, we don't need alcohol.
I do if I'm going to do... Anyway. Doesn't look over us... Oh, yeah, right, yeah, blocked. And then she completely overreacts.
Well, she's been kind of in a numb state. Then suddenly she's knocked out of her numb state. So all the emotions at once.
Yes, I suppose so. Are we forgiving her for this?
What, for crying after her dad's been murdered? I think she's allowed to do. I
don't think so. I mean, I'm sorry. The outfit just no. It's not a good outfit. She looks first.
As you find, we found out already. She doesn't really have much of a choice in the matter. Yeah.
She looks first at Blue and then at me. She bursts into loud sobs. Blue puts her hand on her shoulder.
Punches her in the face. This is strange, Lynn. It is a sort about her person's father.
I don't. I can't. There's nothing I can tell you. Liar! We know that this is true. Why don't we sit down, you liar?
Don't want to.
Okay.
I'm easily guided.
I'm easily manipulated. I just have to be told and asked to do things. So
she's in a maid uniform. Yeah.
True. Blue and I guide Lynn by her shoulders over to the couch in the centre of the room.
And I think you can't say Sophia, but you're the only one who can help us answer this. That and the evidence and witnesses. But apart from that, no.
No, I'm not talking, and that's fine. I'm hiring a lawyer. That's not suspicious at all. Miss Grange, I'm not sure you fully understand. Simply put, you have the right to remain silent. Unless what you know could be potentially be an issue of human security.
Which is everything.
Yes.
So...
What makes you think that? The Bureau seems to think there are more here than meets the eye, and we found a few interesting pieces of it. Oh, yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah, the evidence. Yeah.
Sniffle. Sorry. Oh, God.
Do you forget there was sherbet on your top lip or something?
No, I might just be a bit snottier than I thought I was.
You can feel it go all the way through.
Well, no, because fortunately my nerve cells in there don't tell me what's going down my digestive tract. Otherwise, that would be really fucking painful. That means I really have to talk. Don't worry, we won't waste your time with a good cop, bad cop.
Because we're both awful.
What we want to know is the truth about the situation.
No, I just but Tennis, we found who you're after. The governor. Commence tutorial.
Commence tutorial. We've done this tutorial, so we're going to...
Past is born anew, you pretentious git.
Yeah. Things seem messier than usual. Seems innocent enough, but no one can be too sure. This is where I come in. My powers just aren't just for show. I can tell if someone's emotions don't match their words. Yeah. Emotions are strongly linked to memories. When someone remembers something, the true emotions that they felt rise to the surface. Even if it's faint, if I concentrate enough, I can sense them.
I can hear you.
Yes, that's pretty much what it is, though. I mean, what would be better if you just ignored the empath and just got a telepath?
Yeah.
You know, mind invasion seems much, much easier. What I'm worried about is her account. The stress could cause her to forget something important, or worse, try to falsify information.
Maybe be better then. That'd be good. Don't make her panic. That'd be good, yeah.
I walked into the study and there he was, lying on the floor. He was covered in blood. It was terrible. Couldn't believe it was real. Who would do something like that? He was too nice to have any enemies. Probably ask him more about the account of the events. There seems to be something off here.
Father, you seem a little nervous. You know?
No, of course not. I've questioned people before. I remember my training.
You sure about that? Because I assume you're terrible. There's more than one way to get the truth out of people. Know what I mean?
If you're going to suggest enhanced interrogation, I really don't like that term. I'd prefer not to. I'm not saying I wouldn't torture someone.
Just, prefer not to. Let's just get your clothing stained, messy. It takes a while. It's just not pleasant. Really. No, of course no. I'm suggesting more on the lines of mental techniques. They're all mental.
Right, because you're mental.
Now, obviously, you can question the witness, because otherwise getting information is difficult. I get her to tell you more information. So if you had to, you're sure to next. If you found that something that doesn't match the others, because that's just out of that back in the fact.
Oh, I see. You mean a contradiction. If they're lying, they have no choice but to admit the truth.
That's not true at all. They can just make up a different lie.
It's true.
Oh, and is that? But as an Esper, yes, thing, you have a huge advantage. If I run out of evidence, I'll have to let them
Or you can predict the future.
Yeah, or you can use your past to tap what they're saying. But of course, we can't prove anything that you have seen in court of law. So basically, you can make shit up and we have to believe you. Some people are very good at hiding their true emotions. If you're not involved with that kind of high-level work yet.
Fine. Let's get on with it.
I love you. Let the moonlight reveal the truth.
Do I have to? Things got here messier than usual, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
I walked into the study and there he was, lying on the floor. He was covered in blood. It was terrible. Couldn't believe it was real. Who would do something like that? He was too nice.
Present, ledger.
Oh, hang on. Yeah. Present ledger. Right.
Yeah.
Present.
Ledger,
because apparently... the suspicious letter.
It's suspicious because someone was paying him for doing things. Stop right there!
Miss Grace, you know what this is? It's a book. It's got
book,
numbers and pages inside.
It's a ledger.
It's my father's ledger. He's had it for ages.
The voice is wandering a bit, but okay.
I don't care.
It's the grief, obviously.
It's the grief, yes.
It affects her vocal cords.
Well, just look at her eyes. She's basically got... Look at the shadows on her eyes. She's either the highest person who ever hied, or her eyeballs are set so far back in her head, her eyelids are casting a shadow. What's inside this unusual? To be more precise, there's quite a bit of a money coming in recently. What do you mean?
Well, it's a thing that you exchange for goods and services, right?
But that's not important right now. I think you might have a hunch exactly who he's working for, and that it wasn't exactly kosher.
No, he's not Jewish.
I don't like what you're implying.
Ah!
Well, I'll just come out and say it then. Was your father working with the rebels? I don't know. I mean, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Do you think they killed him? Yes. We can't say for sure unless you tell us everything you know, and that means everything.
Everything.
Okay, I'll try. Please try to remember back when you saw your father last.
Bum bum bum.
It's got some really dramatic music in the background.
All right.
I mean, yes, he's been acting a little strange lately.
All the murders, you know.
Ever since a few weeks ago, he was more jittery than usual.
He kept saying about the voices in his head.
I
and how
asked
he had
what was
to kill
wrong, and he
the-
wouldn't tell me what was going on. That's the angry one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think I would be able to help you at all.
So I'm terrible as a witness. Even though I'm trying to help you, I'm awful at this.
What is it that you're not telling me? Begin questioning.
Let moonlight reveal the truth.
The truth. And it's doubt.
Go on.
Come
Get on with it.
Get on with it. Yeah.
Press next. There
Yes,
we go.
there we go.
Ah.
She's love. Ever an emotion. No, she.
And emotion is love. Love is and emotion. What is this thing you humans call love?
Miss Grange, it's one thing to be perturbed, but to lie to an agent is downright insulting. What? But I could feel the anger and nervousness in your mind from your last statement. They don't make us agents of Spectra for nothing, you know. Are you sure?
Well,
But-
we don't know because we don't know anything about you before you became an agent. So
yeah, well,
yeah,
we don't even know if their abilities are implanted, do we?
we don't even know. Don't even know if they're real people. They might have been born in a box somewhere, just
I like that
pulled out
idea.
from a machine.
I like that. Create your own Esper kit. But I didn't! Admit it, you were lying to protect his name. No, I was angry because he was so cold. I'm not even dignifying that. I mean, he refused to speak to me, dumbass.
Also, she's talking about, the room seemed quite warm. When you were in it, it was after he was dead, so it was probably quite cold then as well. You know. Want to be literal.
What appears to be important, I should open a line of questioning. Fine, be my guest, but I don't know anything. We'll see about that.
Bum 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 bum.
Miss Grange, do I need to remind you the importance of telling the unadulterated truth to a bureau agent? Yes, of course. Please forgive me.
Care.
Ket.
Care.
Ket.
Care.
See, there's no way he would have told me anything. Okay, move on. I can't even click next. A year ago, he got into a big fight. He became distant and focused on his work. He didn't want me to come here near me, so hearing anything would be impossible.
Doubt.
I can't
I
until
know, I'm
she's
just
actually...
saying, that's the one to doubt.
Lynn, this has gone on long enough. It's time to put an end to this.
I agree.
I agree. Hang on.
This went on too long when we did it the first time. When
Yes.
we didn't already know everything. It went on substantial... No, it's not that. Well, it could be, actually, because anger.
Yeah.
But the didn't come near me thing. Because we've got a picture of her with her dad.
Oh, do you want to traumatize her more than she is? But she like... Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
What is this proposal? Yours working?
not-
Oh, she lost the pip. Oh no, she lost the mint.
It's the present, isn't it?
Yep, present the picture. Picture of her and her dad, which does look like the frame's fallen over, I have to say. It looks like it's on its side rather than the right way up. Stop right there! I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Grange, I am very disappointed. Although still, we got more pips than we did last time.
Yeah,
Because we know
we're
the
just clicking.
answers.
Yeah, because we didn't know what the hell was going on last time.
I'm not sure what you mean. This photo...
What? Hello?
My cats are just meowing in their sleep.
Oh,
It's really off-putting.
that's adorable.
I want to know what they're dreaming about. Because they're
Murder.
both... One of them brought in a bird whilst I was asleep. And then just started screaming at each other. Whilst
That
I was...
bird. I want the bird.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
I woke up to
bird.
feathers all over my bed, all down the
Oh,
stairs.
Jesus.
And I found it in my entryway, and it was just like, oh great, thanks, you bitches. This photo, I'm sure you've seen it. Ah!
She has a terrifying fear of photo frames.
Yep, she's photophobic.
Yep.
Shows you and your father, there's clearly no enmity between you. In fact, you look as happy as can be.
That was the drugs.
It was taken a long time ago. Miss Grange, do you notice what you're wearing in this picture? A raincoat.
Curtis, you weirdo.
Yes, this is a maid's uniform. And if you're
It's going to be a cosplay convention with a dad. Admittedly, that'd be a bit strange, but it is the future. So.
What are you cosplaying as?
Well, if she's wearing cat ears, it would have been a cat, I'm guessing.
Or worse, a cat girl.
Of course, if she's only wearing cat ears, then it's a very different kind of relationship.
Yes, that would be weird and wrong.
And cold.
And cold. If your statement is to be believed, he refused to come near you after you took the job. One thing is lying here, and it's not the photo, then it has to be you.
Or the carpet.
Father!
I think you can say something else then.
I don't know. Oh, Father! Weird. I'm so sorry. I should never have said those things about you. Oh my god. That sound effect was,
Interesting, I'm guessing.
was breaking glass.
Oh, that was her having a breakdown then.
Yes. Wah!
The dark side was brought to light. Young Skywalker.
It's true. There was really no fight. I just didn't want him to be associated with rebels.
Rebel scum.
Now, can we stop this farce and get to the truth about the matter?
Yeah, can we get on with the plot?
Yeah. Fine, I'll tell you what really happened.
I turned up, he was dead, the end, right.
Continue. I asked him what was going on. He told me he was meeting with an old colleague to discuss a job. A job? I knew he was having money problems. Our family has seen better days. He said this job would give him enough money to repair the mansion. Do you remember how this person looked? No.
Wearing a gas mask and carrying a submachine gun. That's what rebels look like, right?
Yeah, and for some reason there was a huge amount of mist around him. Do you remember how this person looked? I'm not sure. He was a bit short and wearing a black hood, but for him to be a rebel, that's just really fucking lightly based on what we've seen.
Yeah.
To be working with criminals, I just can't believe he would do that. Well, there is a saying, desperate times call for desperate measures. Of course, we at the Bureau do not condone this kind of behaviour.
Unless it's in our interests, of course. See extreme enhanced interrogation. It's not extreme See, I was going to say extreme interrogation, then I said enhanced interrogation, but it ended up being extreme enhanced interrogation, which is like they fire a sun at you or something. Or
how extreme would you have to get to be extreme enhanced?
Probably involves sharks.
Well, it's basically extreme torture. I mean, sharks.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you get those bottom feeder sharks, and you just sit you both in a bath and wait for it to suck you to death.
Well, no, it's you've got a great white shark and they rub you on it. Because, they've got kind of sandpapery hooked skin.
Oh, yeah, they have, haven't they?
Yeah. So they rub you on a shark. Or rub a shark on you, depending on what's more practical. The shark's alive and kind of annoyed, but it doesn't really make any difference. To be honest, they could just use sandpaper. But,
That's not extreme enough.
Nah. It's also got someone throwing the horns up in the corner.
Just because.
Just because it's extreme, There's someone with a skateboard as well. Because that's extreme, apparently.
Yes.
I still think it's weird that that's an extreme sport.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently. Skateboarding.
Skateboarding, or can die during skateboarding. Well, I suppose you can die during anything, really.
You die during cricket, for Christ's sake.
In fact, I think you're probably more likely to die during cricket.
The way they're throwing wooden balls at people.
Yeah.
At high speed. There's a reason why cricket, the batsman wears that really heavy helmet. So they don't die.
Yeah, and other protection things. I'm sorry, I wish I knew more. Thank you for your time. Don't worry, we won't hold your hesitance against you. We know how distraught you must be.
Yeah, well, you really tread lightly just now, didn't you bitch?
I'm so sorry. I hope I helped your investigation, Daddy.
Daddy! There's nothing to here. Nothing at all.
Blue and I leave Lynn. We make our way to the empty halls until we're once again outside and heading towards the car. The enforcers are still milling around though. Some of them have left. Fantastic.
It's a bit weird, to be honest. You think they'd hang around for longer until they'd finished doing the whole, checking the crime scene and stuff, which would take more than 20 minutes. I assume they're just really crap, the enforcers. They just wandered off to go have something to eat. Or a dog ran past or something. It's going to, oh, look at dog.
Fantastic. We know that Mr. Grange was desperate for money, but we still have no idea what he was trying to sell.
Maths. That's exactly what he was doing. He was doing
You mean
maths.
the shredded calculations? You mean the shredded papers that were in the trash?
Exactly. What if what was doing right in front of us the whole time? Really fucking obviously.
So he's making all that money doing calculations?
Bongo. Yeah.
I don't understand. What potential criminal would need such a thing?
One who needs to work out
how computer algorithms
yeah,
work.
computer algorithms would be a good one for using old tech and stuff. Plus parabolic arcs for an artillery piece, maybe. Maybe they want to shoot the moon to blow up the rest of it. I don't know. But there's many things that maths can be used for things that are anti-government in this case.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think it had enough. What rebels usually interested in?
Technology. Why do you...
Exactly. All ancient tech has a computer inside it. Even the tin openers. And computers are locked by passwords.
You think they hired Grange? How far back do you have to go before everything has a computer inside it? I just like the idea of someone flint napping and there's a little computer inside the flint. That'd be really cool.
Well, you know, it's plenty of silicon, possibly, isn't it?
Tish.
Then
Then you think they hired Grange to...
just some maths. He'd probably have a bit. To decrypt.
Decrapped?
So some more advanced codes. Things that you're under the mirror would have no idea to do with. Apart from typing numbers randomly till the end of time.
What if the person he was dealing with was Zala or one of her cell members?
Well, that's a leaping to a conclusion, I guess. That's it was right, I guess great one thing alone, eh?
She's been very active in her search for ancient technology the past few months, but if they were using him for his skills, why kill him?
Maybe stop. Being useful.
Strange. Zala doesn't strike me as the type to just off someone without reason. And again, the rebels aren't exactly the sanest bunch.
They disagree with me, therefore they're mental.
That's only true in cases when it's true. Oh, sound just randomly cut out then. Okay, thanks, game. Then again, rebels aren't exactly the sanest bunch.
Well, there's also the possibility he wanted that. But what made him panic so much? He had to be kept quiet. Maybe he worked out what the Doom machine he was decoding was for.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Doom.
That's your job!
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is literally why she exists at this time. Because she has no form of life. She is just an agent.
And her job is...
to find this shit out.
Wow. Okay, let's...
Driving with a bat. I'm driving with a bat. I'm driving with a bat. I'm driving with a bat.
Say goodbye, corpse.
Driving with my butt. Goodbye, corpse. Driving with my butt. I'm driving with my butt.